Welcome all my lovelies to Vlogmas day number 11. Woohoo! So I know this vlog is coming to you a little later. I am recording this part now. Jaylee and I have some really fun goodies in the kitchen that we'll be making tonight. So I'm gonna record that, and this video will be up late, but it's gonna be up, and I'm excited about it because it should be really fun, yummy goodies that you guys can do at home. Somebody sent me a post, I posted it on my Instagram story, of the cookies that we made, the cookie recipe, and they were all the way in Germany. So it was just like really dope to see like somebody use that cookie recipe and then see the cute cookies they made. So thanks for sending that over to me. That was cool to see. To get on to today's topic. So today I want to talk a little bit about getting some emails, and also does have to do with tonight's baking extravaganza. I have been getting some emails lately from some vegetarians and vegans, and I want to kind of jump into a little bit of my story with my diet and stuff like that, and talk a little bit about where I stand. And so I understand that I've been getting a lot of comments, and that's because like I love animals, and I'm constantly like showing like squirrels out, like I always have like squirrels out here, and birds and hummingbirds and turkeys and all this stuff. I even made mention that like I'm not having turkey on Thanksgiving because I have so many turkeys around like my house that I see every single day that I just like I couldn't eat one and then see one outside. And so I want to address this, and I'm not going to spend too much time because again, I'm not a vegan and I'm not a vegetarian. What I want to say is that my diet, and diet meaning what foods I eat, has really changed drastically. And I've become a lot more aware of, you know, I know that animals are treated poorly, and I'm not trying to sidestep that, but what I've become a lot aware about is climate change. And what's really, I've really noticed in the consumption of animals and animal products is that it's drastically hurting our environment, which is again in turn hurting our animals and our humans as well. And so what I've learned is that eating less animal products is going to help the environment and also help animals. So that's what I've been trying to do. I've been diminishing how much animal products I actually digest and purchase. And then anything I do purchase, I try to buy local. I try to make sure that the animals are treated properly, meaning like free range and or like grass-fed, stuff like that. And personally, I actually do not eat beef or pork. So those are the two things I don't eat. Pork, I just noticed that it doesn't sit well in my stomach. I love the taste, it just doesn't sit as well. And then with beef, I've learned a lot about climate change, and I'm a big, like, I hate deforestation, and that's one of the biggest things that eating beef does, is creates deforestation in order to provide to grow the grass that the cows eat. My diet has drastically changed, but I'm definitely not a vegan and I'm not a vegetarian. And honestly, I don't know where I'll be in 5 years from now, but what I do know is that I don't ever want to prescribe to anything, because there may be a time in my life where I personally want to have something that is not, you know, allowed given this checkbox or this checkbox. And, you know, being trans, being like very queer, like I don't like to prescribe to anything that's gonna put me in a direct box that I don't want to be in, okay? So I think, like, for instance, I think I could still be in the mailbox, haha. I think I could still check the box of mail, but have feminine qualities to myself and express myself in a very fluid way, but still primarily identify as a man and know that internally, right? But I don't think I can say and check the box of vegan and then go have a chocolate cake, because that literally is the opposite of checking the box of vegan, right? Because being a man and checking that box, in my world, there are no prescriptions underneath that. Being male identified is an embodiment of an energy that you feel that no one else can tell you is wrong. And then I think being vegan is literally saying, like, yes, I do not do this, I do not do that, and I do this, and I do that, right? And so that's kind of where I stand in that sense. I respect, appreciate, and love everybody. I never like to push agendas, except for the equality agenda. But what I'm trying to say is, like, if you want to learn more, just go do some research. I get turned off when you have really hardcore vegans. I get just as turned off to hardcore vegans as I do to hardcore Christians. You know what I mean? Just shoving something down someone's throat is never the answer. So it's more about just get your own education, do what feels right to you, and don't just say like, I'm gonna eat meat forever, right? Because I used to do that. You'd be like, oh no, carnivore, meat, right? And like, I'd almost eat meat just to be like, no, I'm gonna eat meat, right? And now I'm like, listen, like, I don't have to prove anything to anyone. Like, if I wanna eat meat one day, I'm gonna eat meat. If I don't, then I'm not. And that's just kind of where I stand right now, being more educated, being more in tune with my own feelings and how food makes me feel. That's really what has, like, education and being in tune with what I personally wanna eat and how my body reacts when I eat those things. That's really what has actually changed my opinion, not meeting anyone, not one specific article I read, not one specific video I watched, like nothing, one specific thing changed my mind. It was a combination of things, and the biggest determining factor was how I felt when I ate those products. And like I said, I still eat chicken, I still eat meat. Like, I definitely still eat meat, and I definitely still eat byproducts. I just definitely I eat at least 50%, if not more, less than I ever have before, which is kind of cool because it's opening up my mind to all these other foods that I've never really looked at. Because I always felt like, well, it's not a meal unless there's a meat in it, but that has definitely been shifting for me. So that's kind of where I am with Aydian, are you vegan or vegetarian and all that jazz. But it does bring me into today's giveaway. So today's giveaway is a vegan giveaway, woo! You don't have to be vegan or vegetarian to enter, but I just figured, let me make some treats that are actually vegan friendly for all my vegan and vegetarian pride family members. So, made you guys some chocolate covered Oreos. They are dope. If you didn't know, Oreos are vegan. I didn't know until like a year or two ago. And also, this chocolate that we're using is also a vegan chocolate that we got from Whole Foods. We specifically went there just to get chocolate that we could use. So, if you want to enter to win these handmade delicacies from Jaylee and I, our kitchen, drop a comment below. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you're subscribed because that's what gets you an entry. If you know any vegan friends who maybe you want to share this video with and maybe they can enter too, go ahead, share the video. Otherwise, I'm going to go grab my phone and we're going to pick the 3 binder winners from yesterday's video. Alright, so I actually decided that I'm gonna wait a little bit longer to pick the winner because I feel like this gives people, like, if this video is not coming out till late, I might as well give more people an opportunity to enter and win a free binder. So, I'm not going to actually pick the winner right now. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna roll all the good fun stuff of how to make these Oreos. Then at the end, I'll grab Jenny Lee and tonight we'll pick a winner. Alright, so we are here making some Oreos. They're looking really, really good. But before we end this video, I know it's super late, but before I end the video, 322 comments, gotta pick 3 winners. I loaded them all up. Gonna close my eyes and pick 3. 1, Xander Pfeiffer. There we go. Thumbs up, heart. Alright, next up. This person, Mason Wareheim. Woo! Here we go, you win.
Yeah, Mason.
And then 3rd, Josh Richardson. Thumbs up, heart, you win. Boom, there you go, 3 winners. We are gonna get to continue wrapping these. You'll see them tomorrow. They're gonna look super cute. I'll probably post it on my story, so go there, check them out. They're gonna look super cute. We got these cute little bags for them. I'm super stoked.
Homemade peppermint JoJo.
How cute are they? Alright, so we're keeping them out here because it's super cold outside. So they're right here, getting nice and nippy out here. Otherwise, that's the entire video. Happy Vlogmas. Tomorrow starts 12 days of Christmas for Jaylee, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, go check out.
Live every day at a different time. Check my Instagram.
Check her Instagram, check my story today, talked about it as well. So there you go. Alright, peace.